What's going on, YouTube? Welcome back to another Madden Doctor video. I appreciate you joining. If you haven't subscribed, please consider doing so. Put a lot of time into these videos, a lot of time into labbing this stuff, so I really appreciate each and every one of y'all. And then obviously on Patreon right now, the best deal in the Madden community, man. $5.99 you get for $6 you get 6 full ebooks. So that's $1 per ebook, boys. Lately, we've been doing specific teams playbooks, fellas. You know, recently I did a 4-part series on the West Coast book. Also gave you all a write-up. Before that, we did the Oakland Raiders playbook. But we're going to switch it up now, boys. We're going to do a comment of the day. Every video is going to feature a comment. Shout out to TSP, man. So thankful that you pointed this out because this book is absolutely fire. Heavy run playbook. And more specifically, the Singleback trio formation is the one he mentioned. So we're going to call this little series, in honor of March Madness around the corner, we're going to call this Mini Scheme Madness. So basically, in any previous Mini Scheme Madness video, just comment below any scheme or team's playbook that has the most likes or has the most mentions. We'll go ahead and do a scheme out of that playbook. I'll try to do as many different playbooks as I can through March. So basically they're all going to be like 4 to 5 play schemes. That's how this channel started anyways, with 4 to 5 play mini schemes. Y'all seem to really enjoy those. But I will be expanding, like for example, this run heavy, see so much potential in this. I will be expanding in depth in this playbook on Patreon, and then I will make y'all a deal. Any mini scheme that y'all give 100 likes to automatically get a part 2. So let's dive in to this one specifically, the Singleback trio. And the staple of this mini scheme and the play that sets it all up is going to be the halfback dive, because we're going to do the same motion with this run play that we do in all the pass plays. So halfback dive, take the outside receiver, motion him right. You're going to snap it, snap it right outside of X there. And if you pay close attention, that's about as worse as it'll ever be. He was kind of sending max heat there. But if you pay close attention when you do this motion, and I won't beat the runs to death because runs are runs, but everybody, you know, either they work or they don't, buddy. Everybody kind of shifts when you do that motion. So I feel like it really definitely sets up the run fits a lot better. It gives you great blocking. That's something I've been doing for a few Maddens out of the Singleback A slot, same motion. So this halfback dive play is absolutely money. And then we're going to tie in that same motion to that outside receiver to the next play. Next play is going to be the PA slot solid. PA solid corner there at the bottom. We're going to block the running back twice. I like to do that on play action. Gives you the straight back blocking animation. And then another thing I haven't even mentioned yet out of this formation is you can drag the tight end straight up, which you can't do out of all Singlebacks. So that's really nice. We're going to streak circle. We're going to hot route triangle. That shortens his double move post route. And then that's it for adjustments. We're going to leave squares route, but we are going to motion square to the right. And the trick here is to kind of snap it nice and close. Not too close, but maybe just a step, full step outside of X. And you'll see the opportunity here for a one-play touchdown. You can also hit triangle earlier in the play depending on the defense. You can hit him right out of his break over the middle there. And you can also hit X on the drag. That's why I love X on that drag route, to give you a check down if you're feeling pressure. But one more time, block the running back twice, drag X, streak circle, smart route triangle, which I already did, and then just motion square to the right. We're going to snap it just maybe one full step outside of X. The double move right there in that position really holds that deep blue down and gives you one play touchdown over the top. And then also you have the double move. You know, if for whatever reason, if he uses it, or every once in a while, that deep blue will stay over there. you can hit the double move to square actually underneath. So it's just an all-around great play. So definitely mix that one in. Next play is going to be the drive wheel. We're going to do the same motion here, but you have a few options. We are going to streak square, and we start out the motion, but you're actually going to snap it on the left side of the field. Now you can leave X. That's a great route. I prefer, like this play, you're looking for a big gain to circle, so I would actually even switch triangle and circle on this Beckham on the wheel route. X's route's pretty good in itself. It's just if you're looking for a big gainer, I like the max protect look. So just optionally delay fade X or leave them the same. But we're definitely going to block the running back, streak square, and motion him in. You're going to snap this right in between the two receivers here and just make your progressions. Triangle was the read way early, and actually I had the streak as well. But I showed this in the beginning. It actually goes for a touchdown to triangles route. So let's just show one more time. Drive wheel, streak square. Looks like I should have enough protection. We're actually just going to slide protect left, but we are going to leave X's route. And we're just going to motion square into the right here. Snap it just in between the two receivers. Progressions are probably going to be the seam. You can hit that in the seam. Possession, catch it. Then X, then the wheel, and then the dig. So progressions are going to be, let me see what that comes out to. Progressions are going to be square in the seams, the guy you motion. Then X as soon as he cuts. Then you can kind of watch the wheel and see if he's getting open, and then triangle on the delayed dig. And we really should be showing Beckham on the wheel, because when you motion this square route in, if you have a guy like Beckham, he's going to get open a lot of the time, a lot more often than Landry's going to get open, I'll tell you that. So let's just throw Beckham in here since we already showed the other play. Just pay attention where your best receiver is when you're running these, because it definitely switches. And that's it. The only one adjustment here, unless you're going to block X. Motion square to the right. Snap it, check square first, then X, and then the wheel. And wheel's getting open to the left there. And I was late there, but you saw I still made the catch, but if I would have been a little bit earlier, I wouldn't have had to worry about it. And then if right after circle was open, you actually had triangle on the delayed dig as well. So, all right, boys, so that's 3 plays. This will be the 4th play, and then I think I do have a 5th play, so this will be a little 5-play money scheme for episode 1. And then I like this playbook so much, I actually am going to dive into it more depth on Patreon, an additional like at least 5 to 10 more plays, closer to 10, and I put that on the $2.99 tier. But this is the halfback stretch. It's a bubble screen, and guess what? You can do the same exact motion that we've been doing. I mean, what bubble screens can you actually motion the guy from the right? So I love that. Just let him get a little further outside. Gives you a lead blocker. Also kind of gives you an easy read if it's man or zone, and then it's going to take the user away from stopping that bubble screen. I don't know about y'all, but 9 times out of 10, the bubble screen's working for me unless they user it, because they're usually running a type of defense that does not do well on its own covering the bubble screen. That's why they are effective. For example, like man blitzes 3-4 odd will get killed by the bubble screen. But that's just another great play to mix in with the same motion. Let him get a little further outside, and he turns into a great lead blocker. So if you do hand this off, and I should have probably thrown the screen there, but you just have an extra blocker outside. So great run play to mix in. And then the last pass play, let's see if I have it in here. Yeah, smash Texas, boys. And we're actually going to do a slightly different motion here. We're going to motion Beckham. It's going to look similar, though. We're going to delay fade X. And there's actually a couple things you can do, but check out R1's route. You don't see that in the play R, but that is the craziest route I've ever seen. And you can actually motion it out to the right, and it stays like that. And I'll show you that in a second. But the main setup here is going to be delay fade X, streak square to clear everything out, and then just leave triangle, or you can even just straight up slant them. And then I actually like to smart route circle, just because he's a little too close. We're gonna motion circle to the right. If you leave him on the shorter route, him and triangle kind of really get crowded. So I like to spread those out as much as possible and smart route circle. So let's just show you it again. I know I'm talking a lot and fast, but it's the smash Texas, smart route circle, streak square, and then delay fade X, just like this. So you have an extra blocker. I like leaving R1's route just because it's so unique. motion circle to the right, motion snap it, make your reads, triangle, circle, and then R1. If triangle and circle both get tied up, R1's such a unique route. It comes at such a perfect angle right behind those two routes, and he's not going to be able to use all three of those. So that's it for today, boys. And then let me just show you this play. You can still delay fade X, but look at R1's route. I would do something like this, maybe still smart route, circle, and maybe streak square still, but look at R1's route. If you have time here, I mean, take triangle, take circle if you need it, but R1's route is so crazy, man, and it's so far out to the right that a lot of times the user will forget to user that, and he comes just sprinting across the middle as you saw there. So I hope you enjoy it, boys. Let me know what you think about the new series. Let me know what you think about this specific mini scheme. Let me know which ones you want to see next. I really appreciate you watching, fellas. Enjoy the rest of your Madden season.